you guys over there, and all you guys over there, you got just some crappy seats. Hey everybody up here, good seats. I'm gonna pay extra special attention to you guys. And for you guys over here, I'm gonna look directly at the camera when I'm talking to you, so you can look at the screen. I'll be like, hey audience, everything. You know what I mean, guys. That'll be when I'm talking to you.
Hey Jim. Hey, how's it going?
Not bad, thanks.
Oh, you're doing a bit.
No, I have a question.
Oh, good, yeah. What's your question for yourself?
Can I have a high five?
Yeah! I'm sorry for preempting it. So obviously you've been embraced by everybody now at this point, but do you kind of revel, because I know you're a geek yourself, you're a genre fan yourself, do you revel that title unofficially of Prince of the Geeks? Because if there was a crown, it would be yours, sir.
First of all, thank you. Second, oh my God. Guys, I don't know if you know this, there's a bunch of icons here. And when I go back to the green room to pee and wash my hands, have a sandwich and a coffee, Richard Dean Anderson's right beside me. My brother's over there talking to Alice Cooper. And then I just got to saunter over and have a chat with Luke Perry and Jason Priestley. I'm having a great time.
Before we get there, I want to ask you, Castle Season 5 is obviously wrapped. You're getting a Season 6, no surprise, but congratulations. How did you feel about where that was left? The scene on the swings? Was I the only one who went, oh? Did you guys go, oh? What did you think about where things were left, and specifically this season with Castle and Kate together?
So we left off Season 5 with Castle on Bended Knee. We pick up in Season 6 with Castle on Bended Knee. I spent the entire hiatus on my knee. It's gonna be fun, I think. I think you'll like it. We're right now, I think we're filming episode 4 or 5. We're already doing it. I left work on Friday night, jumped on an airplane, arrived here at 5:30 in the morning. Got to the hotel, took an hour nap, got up, had breakfast, my brother and I. By the way, here's a secret. You want to have a great time at an expo, at a con, bring someone you dig. Bring someone who's going to make it a great time. For me, that someone is Jeff Fillion. Where is he? Is he here even? Down at the end. I love you, buddy. Here's what I did for you. Worst seat in the house. Something we've kind of cultivated on Castle that I really, really enjoy. Esposito and Ryan are very good at this. I love to do this. I just love doing this. It's something I kind of picked up on Firefly from Joss Whedon. Thank you very much. Anytime your character looks super cool, kick him right in the nuts. Approaching the crime scene, looking really good. Seemed like a good guy. Taking that crime scene tape, do not cross this line. Come up and to the face. Totally cool. Take your character down a peg. We do that a lot on the show. It's something that I find is a lot of fun. Sometimes it's now even scripted. As soon as something super cool happens, right in the nuts. Seamus Stiver, maybe one of the most intelligent guys I know. He's an encyclopedia. If he doesn't have a photographic memory, I would be surprised. Because I could say, what was that 80s song? The guy had hair like this and it went something like, He goes, oh, that's, and it's 1990, and he knows. And he'll tell you the lyrics. And he'll say, it's like, it starts something like C sharp, and like he knows music, he knows lyrics, he knows theater. He's incredibly bright. So all of his comedy has this very intelligent angle to it. Whereas John Huertas, incredibly funny, his butt is all, Mouth. You ever hear John Huertas say that? Mouth. He says on the show, Mouth. It's let me holler at you. Mouth. Means I got something to say. Listen, Mouth. What's James Gunn like in real life? Let me tell you this. He is crass. That guy, if you follow him on Twitter, he is a crass mofo. One time I was at his house, we're having a party, and his parents are there, and he said something so crass in front of his parents. I thought, James Gunn, your nice parents are here. And someone said, oh no. Have you ever heard James's dad go off? So apparently that's where James gets it. These projects in the hands of people who are passionate about them, I think that's one of the secrets of doing a great project. Second, get people involved who are incredibly talented. Like James.
And then aim for the Mets, right?
What was that?
And then aim for the Mets.
And then aim for the Mets. Josh taught me that if you play a villain, just make sure that he thinks he's right, and he feels justified and righteous. And that's what makes anybody dangerous. That's what makes anybody with an odd idea that they think they're right and righteous. That's what makes them weird. They don't think they're doing something wrong, they think they're doing something right. That's the scary ones. Rather than being evil, I think Captain Hammer is simply incredibly shallow, which is probably just as good as being evil. If you don't care that much about anyone except yourself, is that not evil? That's kind of evil. Right, guys on the left? It's a super kick. It's a man without fear, so I just play him as like super confident, kind of like Captain Hammer, just nicer. Like not a skeevy, more intelligent, kinder. Yeah, it's a piece of cake, and you don't have to dress up to go to work. You just go to work, and those people are all lovely. Andre Romano, who keeps including me in these things, directs these things. What a lovely lady! What a lovely lady! She's had me to her home for barbecues. She's just the nicest. Gosh, it's one of those things where you work with the same people again and again because you know they're going to be lovely and you know you're going to have a good time. It's been a dream of mine ever since I knew CGI existed to do a CGI animated film. Dream realized I did Monsters University. Did you guys know this? Who didn't know I was in Monsters University? Who didn't know? That's okay, be cool, be cool. Hey guys, guess what? I'm in Monsters University. I'm the dick. It's an 80s frat movie, and I'm the leader of the cool frat. Hey there, you're the best, I think, but you might, maybe a little nerdy. I'm that guy, and I loved it. I had a great time. Dream realized I got to go to Pixar. It's a giant facility with numbers of buildings, with incredibly talented people with tons of money behind them, and they work incredibly hard, so hard that they design their own offices, so they have cubicles, but they can do whatever they want. So one is like a little Cape Cod beach house. One is a tiki hut. One is a cave. One is a castle. 10 years ago, 11, I did this TV show. And I loved it so very, very much, and every year I'm just surprised that people still love it. Someone's asked me, someone asked me, will you ever get sick of it? Maybe. No. I love it. Everything about it, I love it. 11 years later, when people say, so is there going to be another one? I get that question, to be fair, a lot. Do you think that if there were to be another, that you'd get that newsflash from me? Hey, by the way, is there going to be another one? Don't tell anybody. But here's what we're going to do. May 2014. It shocks me that this is something that people haven't really Googled.
I think it seems to go beyond the fact that you were such a key part of it, and you just seem to love it as a fan. How come?
Okay, you want to hear a nerd story? Nerd story. I'd be dressed up in costume. I'd be working with everybody. I'd be doing a scene in the kitchen. And, okay, everybody, that's lunch. Everybody go to lunch, we'd all take off. And I realized, oh, it was on the next stage over, and I go, oh crap, I forgot my, whatever it was, I forgot. So I go back, and because the scene we were filming, we had cameras on shoulders. Sometimes we'd have a cameraman inside the room. Sometimes you remove a wall, you film from one wall. Sometimes you bring that wall in, you close it all off, and it's a contained ship. It's a little room. And the cameraman would be in there with you. So I'd have to get into the kitchen to go get whatever it was I left. And I would be dressed as the captain in the kitchen of my spaceship. And it's very quiet. And no one was around. And I could walk around really slow, and just touch a chair and go, that's my chair. This is the old wood table. That's the rocking chair in the corner I sit in. This feels real. It felt real sometimes. Maybe don't put it on the internet. Maybe don't go to my high school and say, oh, there's this grad picture on the wall, and go, click, internet. That's not your job. That's not your job. When I take a picture of you and I want to tweet it, I say, do you mind if I tweet this? You get photo approval. If you look at it and go, oh, I like my chin in that, let's take another one. Let's take another one until you're happy. No one asked me. When you guys are snapping photos of me right now, and there's one that I'm like this. You took 30. Maybe cut that one. First of all, as far as me being funny, I'm going to be fair. You guys have been waiting all year for this. This expo, you're like, I can't wait to go to Expo. I'm going to do this, do that, saving up my money, I'm going to buy one of those things. Oh, they have that there. Who's going to be there? He's going to be there. I'm going to go to his talk. It's going to be great. And when this weekend happens, you guys are like this. You're running at 100,000 RPMs this weekend. When this week, be fair, when this weekend is done, do you not feel hungover? Do you not feel... I swear to God, I can't do this next year. You guys are running right here. In all fairness, anything I say, see? You're gonna think it's pretty funny. Because you're right there. If we did this every day of the week, probably not so funny. Probably right, you're probably right. It's probably crazy. I have a great time with these things. You guys are patient, you line up to adore me. Your energy, your passion is apparent. And you guys are all fans of everything I'm a fan of. All the crap I've done. If I could leave you with anything, it's this. Keep it up. And thank you.